people make a massive change, not just to their skin and their health, but to their bank account and the way they live their life. So you'll hear more about what the title means and how you can have that title as well. But tonight we're just going to go over the nuts and bolts of this business very quickly. I really encourage you to get with the person who invited you on this call, because first of all, it's a compliment. So congratulations to you for making the investment on being on, but congratulations for also respecting them, because they really value you. They see something in you that is, you know, coachable, that is driven, that needs more, wants more. And, you know, that is a gift in today's society. Like, we don't often hear from other people that we are doing okay, or that they understand, or that they actually have an opportunity for us that can actually change something in your life. So it's a really, really good indication of how your success could look in this business, of how you can apply any of the stories or any of the methods that you'll see tonight or hear from me into your own life to make massive, massive change. So congratulations and thank you for being on. A little bit about me to begin with. I have been in this business now for 2.5 years. And previous to Arbonne, I was working in IT with my partner. We met and we started working together straight away. I'm a creative person, not so much that side of the brain. And I just really was beginning to resent Ben, my partner, and thinking, you know, I'm about to turn 30 and I really want more out of life. I'm sure some of you, whatever age you are at, have thought that before. You're kind of looking at society and looking at the TV and looking at your phone, and you're just kind of like, oh, blah. Like, is there anything else? There's got to be something more. And really, I had been the type of person that had 3 jobs at any one time. I was a very hard worker, and I was just really fortunate that a friend of mine came to me from Sydney. I live in Port Macquarie, which is a little regional coastal town, and she said, you know, Sam, you're working too hard. You're smart. You deserve more. And I was like, okay, yeah, like you, right? Right now, you're probably thinking, yeah, that is a compliment. And I actually started to listen and think, I'm starting to feel that. Just own it. Listen to what she has to say. She didn't show me any of this, but what she did tell me about how this business was affecting her life made me feel something. And it made me feel like I'm bloody missing out. So, you know, look at tonight with an open mind. But like I said, do go and find out more information, because I jumped straight in. I did lots and lots of research, and within 2 days I was all in. And thank God that I did, because, you know, our industry is changing. The IT industry is changing so much that, you know, that requires a lot of effort. But also traditional business is really, it's breaking. It's breaking. And, you know, jobs aren't secure. Property prices are never going to stay the same. We can't really depend on anything or anyone but ourselves. And that's where something like this, with a really simple, smart system, very sophisticated business model, has been around for 36 years. So we are rooted in history, culture, research. You know, our founder of this company, so we're a health and wellness company. Our founder is Norwegian, and he said, you know, I want to create a line of pure, safe and beneficial products that people can actually recommend to each other. So he was so much more ahead of his time, not just in the way that he formulated the products, but also in the fact that we are in the recommendation era, and this is a recommendation business, and we are doing it every single day anyway. We're just not getting paid for it. So when you think about that, this makes this makes sense, right? This makes absolute sense. And within 6 months of starting this business, I was able to retire myself and retire my partner. 3 months later, after that, you can see on the screen, I got gifted a beautiful white Mercedes. I got to pick it, so we'll talk about that as well. But for me, it was really about personal power, gaining that personal power back, and having my own income again. Because in traditional business, we really weren't paying ourselves. You know, you think traditional business owners, yep, they're loaded, I'm going to ask them for a loan. And it's so wrong. Couldn't be further from the truth. We're working so much harder, and it was just a case of we were basically a charity. And so now I'm making more than my partner. Now he's in the business. He was once very skeptical. I'm going to touch on that. But he completely turned around, and now he's in this business and he's making an impact and helping other people. And now my reasons for doing this business isn't so much about the money. It's about how I can gift this to as many people as possible. It's how we can change lives by starting with one household member, one community, one town, one city, one nation. And then we can definitely change the world. So it's a much, much bigger picture, and I really want you to understand a little bit about that tonight. So yes, we are a product-based company. And like I said, we really have a product that is different. It's so ahead of its time. And what I mean by that is all the words on the screen are on trend. They're the kind of things that we are looking for all the time. We're looking for it, and we're finding it harder and harder to find. We're finding companies that we have trusted our whole lives are turning around and saying, oh yeah, whoops, that might be bad for you, when we knew all along. Or, okay, yeah, we're greedy and we want to go into China where they still legally have to test on animals, so we're going to change our stance that we have done our whole marketing on for as long as you've known us. You know, it's really about that trust again. So our products are standing the test of time. They're results-based products. So I ask you, do you shower every single day? Do you wash your hair? Do you clean your teeth? And do you want to get paid to do that? Because that's exactly what we do as Arbonne consultants. You know, I've got a little bit of OCD, so my products in the shower, now they all got the same label. But guess what? When I turn them around, I know that the ingredients of that product are plant-based, with the best of science and the best of nature. They're super smart products that are actually good for us. And they're formulated with the best ingredients from around the world. They're pH correct, they're hypoallergenic, they're ophthalmologist tested, they're dermatologist tested. And you know, just those points alone, when other companies say that, often they will have 4 out of the 10 people tested actually have a negative reaction, but they'll still be able to use that label. Whereas in Arbonne, we have our own scientific advisory board. We have third-party clinically test studies done so that we're not biased. It's not us doing the testing, and we're testing on humans. So we're actually getting the clinical results, and the person who brought you on this call can actually give you more information about that. If the products are your thing, you are in the right place. Vegan certification, massive. When I first started this business, thank God for social media, I posted, I'm stoked to have found a vegan product. I was raving. I was raving because I'd never found anything in my years of wasting money that actually worked for my skin, but I actually felt good about talking about as well. I was a walking, talking example of the product. And that's what you've got to have that, you know, you've got to believe in what you are spruiking. And I think that's so clear. It's so evident in today's society. We can see through people. And obviously I have tons of passion. I could talk about this forever. But the vegan certification is just huge. And through doing a post like that on social media when I first started, people were coming to me. People wanted to know, where did you find that product? How did you find that product? Let me know about it. So this is not about selling. This is about sharing. This is about educating people on a better product that is safer for them and safer for their families. So we will never test on animals. You can be 100% assured of that. And it's not just what's not in our products. What's in our products is also what's not in our products, which includes things like gluten. So celiacs around the world are cheering. Petrolatum. So that actually comes from like a crude oil. And basically it's called mineral oil in a lot of products. So go to your bathroom after this, turn around the labels, actually read some of the ingredients, you'll be horrified. But mineral oil is basically like cling wrap for your skin. So your skin is your biggest organ and it needs to breathe. And so if you've got ingredients in a fancy tub of product that they've made up the scientific word for, and surely it works because they're telling you about it on TV, you know, that ingredient, even if it was useful, is not even getting into your skin if it's got mineral oil in it, and it's a cheap filler. So I can guarantee you so many products on the market in the supermarket shelf, whether you're at David Jones, whether you're at Coles, they're going to have fillers in them, because that product needs to be sold. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that and how products move through the industry. No animal byproducts, never tested on animals, no formaldehyde. So if you know anything about animal byproducts, if you want to, if you dare to go and look it up, it's horrifying, but that's why they need the formaldehyde in a lot of products, is to actually preserve it so it can sit on the shelf. No chemicals, dyes and fragrances in our Arbonne products, no artificial sweeteners, colors, flavors, parabens or phthalates. And now those words might not mean too much right now, but that's where you do your due diligence. You go look up parabens, you go look up phthalates, and I guarantee you want to tell every single person you know about Arbonne afterwards. So we do have a whole range of consumable products, about 450 products altogether. I've heard it said that it's everything from cradle to grave. So we have anti-aging products for men and women. We have sensitive skin range. We have an acne skin range that's won awards all over the internet as soon as it was released. It's fantastic. We have treatment ranges with high vitamin A content. So if you know anyone that is in the beauty industry, by the way, you don't have to be. You do not have to be in that industry in order to do Arbonne. I did not know anything really about skincare or makeup, but I had an interest. I had an interest in looking after my skin and looking the best that I possibly could. And a lot of people do. Everybody wants to look younger. Everybody wants to look healthy. No one's really going to decide tomorrow that they're going to cancel their gym membership and start sitting on the couch all day. You know what I mean? Like we are at the tipping point of the $1 trillion industry of health and wellness, and it is not going away. Now, all of our products, they work. So we have targeted results, like I said. So even our bath and body products that you see in the middle, they actually do something. That magic little tub at the front, sunburn, mosquitoes, for example, sore muscles. So really get a catalog. Check out the online catalog, go to the website and read about these incredible products, the hair care, the sun care, the makeup that actually supports the skincare. You know, being an artist, I've always had a fascination with makeup, and now I'm actually getting to fulfill my dream of becoming a makeup artist and sharing products that are better for you. The nutrition and wellness range is going off. It's only getting bigger and bigger. And two humble little products that for toxically poisoned, overworked, underpaid, sick and tired of me, sick and tired Sam, 2.5 years ago, those products sealed the deal for me. The deodorant and the toothpaste. The deodorant without aluminium and the toothpaste without fluoride. They're beautiful and minty, and I just love them. And you just never know what someone is actually going to be intrigued by. The best thing about this is you can try any of these products in your home for 3 days from the person who invited you along, and you cannot do that at a department store. So you get to try before you buy. It's a product-driven company. We have a product that people are going to repurchase. The consumable nature of these products means that we aren't going anywhere. It means that you will have a residual income, that you can create leverage with this business, and that you will always have customers. It's not you have a product, here you go, it's going to last you a lifetime, go away. No, this is something where you're going to have loyal advocates of your product, of your shop. Basically, if you think about it, you have an online store when you start an Arbonne business, a store that is open 24/7, that doesn't need manning, that doesn't need overheads, that doesn't need staff. This is just the best business model. It's a business in a box. And that consumable nature, I really want you to understand what that means for your residual ongoing income. Okay, so this is in and around what you're already doing. And as I said before, this is the recommendation era. So this is a network marketing business. So we take away that traditional business model where all those people in between have to get a cut of the $10 manufactured product that's suddenly $100 when you go to buy it on the shelf. We take out all that expense, and the savings that Arbonne makes because of that, they put it back. They put it back into the research and development to make our products even better all the time. Honestly, they are getting better and better every day. There was an ingredient in the men's range. They weren't too fussed on it. They changed the entire thing. It's now top notch. We have the best anti-aging products in the world, guys. And we have the clinical results to show you exactly how and why. And the other way that Arbonne, the other thing that they do with the money that they save is pay us really well, which we're going to talk about. But you can see there, from a business point of view, in and around what you're already doing, you know, full-time work, full-time mum or dad, you know, without the need for infrastructure. This business in a box provides you a distribution system, provides you the ownership of a business, and cheaply. You can start your own business and take it anywhere. And it provides you a lifestyle choice because you get to decide who you work with, when you work, and how you want to build this business. But it's super, super simple. So why Arbonne? Why now? But I say why not? But also why for you? Because everybody's reason for doing this business is different. Is it time freedom? Is it financial freedom? Is it the ability to travel? We have so many opportunities for travel in this business, let alone the trips you actually want to take that are on your bucket list that can suddenly turn into a to-do list. You know, is it that you want to retire early? And then, you know, I kind of have a thing with the word retirement because, you know, I get to now do the things that I'm passionate about instead of the things that just were making money. So all of a sudden, stifled creativity for me is lit up because I have taken away that pressure of finances and taken away that pressure of time. And I know a lot of you would understand that. Maybe it's because you want to give back and you haven't been able to do that in the way that you really wanted to, or in the capacity that you really wanted to because of time, because of finances. It could be any possible reason. It could be because, like baby boomers, maybe you want to have a social life. Maybe you want some extra cash. You're driving the economy if you're a baby boomer. So this is the right place to be. Maybe you're a Gen Y and you're caring about the environment. You're caring about your health. You're caring about what goes on your kids' skin. Maybe like me, you're a millennial. You want everything yesterday and it's like, get me online. Let's go. You know, millennials have been mistaken to be lazy. But really, they're just a lot smarter because they're like, I can see a better way. So where is it? Show me the money, you know, and what they can do with that is just unbelievable. You go follow a bunch of Gen Ys on Facebook. You go follow them in real life and you're going to have a ton of fun and you're going to be absolutely inspired. There are 18-year-olds, 21-year-olds in this business driving Mercedes and changing the world right now. And I can guarantee you right now that whether there's a baby boomer, a Gen Y, or a millennial doing this business, they have a shop that is open and they have people raving about their products and people are purchasing in their pajamas, in their own home, at their leisure, and purchasing safer products for themselves as well. Okay? So network marketing is a booming industry. Online, the digital generation, social media, technology is a booming industry. And health and wellness is a massively booming industry. But the other thing that's important is community and family. And people are starting to realize that. And we absolutely have that on offer. Or the ability to help you have more of that. So it's much more than just a business. Of course, the products give you results. You have the ability to run your own business. A lot of friends of mine are saying, you know, one day I want to start my own business. I'm like, what's stopping you? They're like, capital. Oh, it costs me this much money to buy a franchise. I need to get educated first. Like I said, business in a box. We have complete website support 24/7. We have training and resources. Basically, we have our own Wikipedia, our own like Arbonne Wikipedia. We have an Arbonne University, so you can self-pace your learning. Support and mentoring is second to none. Honestly, I don't know of a job where I get the support that I do from people that I don't know, from people that aren't even in my team. That I get more support in this business than I've ever seen in any other job. And those people have no financial benefit from supporting me. And that is just beautiful because I've been able to make friends where I was like, I don't need friends because I don't like people. I've fallen in love with people. I've fallen back in love with getting to know people. I'm inspired by people more and more because there's good people in the world, guys. And realizing that means that you can have anything that you want. Truly. We have personal development. And this is the bit that a lot of people don't realize comes in the Arbonne shaped packaging, you know, or in lipstick shaped packaging. You think, oh yeah, I want to change my bank account. I wish I had more money. You know, I wish I had more time to do this. I just want to get my nails done, you know, something like that. But they don't realize that this product can actually give them themselves back. It can give you yourself back. So you have the ability to lead. You have the ability to be a better presenter if that's what you want to do, to give back to your community. We have an Arbonne Charitable Foundation if you want to find out more about that, which is sensational. You get to grow as a person. You get to make more friends. You get to grow as a business person. It teaches you so much about other people, and it increases your confidence and overall well-being. I'm a happier person, a much happier person, a much more grateful person, a much more grounded person. So that is the part that a lot of people overlook. But if that's something for you, or you know somebody who's like that, then you better be writing their name down. So this is a global opportunity. You've seen the products, you've seen how the business works, and now you can see where we're headed. So we are currently in the United States, Canada, UK, Australia. We've been in Australia for 8 years, 7 years, 8 years. And Poland and New Zealand. We've just gone into New Zealand this month on the 2nd of June. So woohoo, that's pretty exciting. Just across the pond. And New Zealanders, they're dying for this product. They cannot wait to get their hands on this product. We had people over there going to the first level of success in this business within hours. Within hours. And when I'm on the phone or when I'm on Zoom like this, technology, yay, to people in New Zealand, you know, they're really down to earth. They really are looking for products that are better for them. It's so exciting because they get it. You know, they've been looking for opportunities like this, and this is the best one they've ever seen. And coming from, you know, a traditional business background and a business coaching background, when I looked at this business model, I've seen nothing like it. And I love the fact that there's so much light blue left on this screen, okay? You might be thinking a global opportunity, but why aren't you all over the globe? I love this fact because it means expansion is happening now. It is the right time. It is the right place. Taiwan is next. This year, Taiwan is next. And there's future expansion planned, at least 2 new countries for the next 5 years. And you get to build your business in all of these Arbonne markets. Imagine going to the UK and saying, it's a work trip. Thank you, Mr. Taxman. And having business partners over there. You don't even have to travel there in order to get business partners over there because you've got technology like this to build your business with. This is a relationship marketing business, guys. It's like, here I am, here's my story. Here's someone else, here's their story. You know, we have rock stars in this business. We have actors, we have Olympians. You know, we have stay-at-home mums and dads. We have social workers. We have council workers in this business. And absolutely everybody will see something different for them, but absolutely everybody has exactly the same playing field. This is the fairest system that I've ever seen. It's like, you don't just get in and then that's your spot forever. You know, this is the reverse of that. This is, you start your business with Arbonne, you see something in this for you, for your family, for your friends across the world, or because you want to go across the world. You know, we're moving into this stratosphere in such a way that is culturally sensitive. That means it's sustainable, guys. It's sustainable business. But when you launch into a new business opportunity like this, what you are actually getting is just, I can't even put it into words. If we all have the same playing field, we all start with the same product and we all start with the same system, but every single one of us can be laying on a beach bed in Maui, which is absolutely part of the package. So how do we do it? We start and we share. That's it. Next slide. You know, experience and share better products. That's as simple as it is. So we open our mouth, we pick up our phone, we turn on our laptop, we have a coffee with someone. You know, I say 12 chai lattes changed my life because I was working more than full time, and every second that I had a lunch break, because some days I didn't, but when I started this business, I was like, I'm definitely having a lunch break, you know, because I'm building my fortune, I'm building my empire around my job, you know, so that I can let that job go. So we stop buying skincare from retail stores, paying their overheads, filling their pockets so they can go on fancy holidays. You give your money to stores who don't pay you a commission, you stop doing that. And you start enjoying the benefits of Arbonne products, the pure, safe and beneficial, the products that actually work, that are actually good for you. You buy these superior products from a discount at your own shop, right? And you get paid when others purchase from your shop as well. and then you share. You share with others how to do exactly the same thing, whether they just want to shop at a discount or whether they want to join your team and do this. It's totally fair. You can overtake the person who invited you along, guys. With other people living a better, healthier, safer life and sharing this business opportunity and these products, you're basically teaching people how to redirect their personal care spending, and you're creating an empire. You're creating that fortune. And here are the 4 ways you can earn an income. So you can earn income on sales, right? You can earn income on building a team. You can earn your own Mercedes-Benz in the cash bonus program when you're at a VP level. And you can earn cash bonuses at every single level. We can teach you guys how to actually make money from the minute you begin. Right now, money. But the decision starts with you. You have to decide, do I want to do a business like this? And you find you've probably already got 4 people rolling around in your head right now. Who do I like? Who do I want to travel the world with? Who's a cool person? Who's driven? Who's working too hard? Who's just like us, right? And you link arms with these people and you help them to find their people and to find their people. And all of a sudden you have a retail network and you have a team, right? This is not about knowing thousands of people. This is about knowing 4 people and then helping those 4 people to find 4 people, for example. It's about the people you're willing to meet. It's about the opportunities that this world actually has for us when we get outside of our little boxes. And then you get paid on that retail network. So the incentives, the earnings, the rewards, the opportunities in business are crazy good. Crazy good. It's my birthday next week. I've already got a massive bunch of flowers from the company. Like, they're so early, but thank you very much. It's the best. So you've got independent consultant, district manager, area manager, regional vice president, national vice president. Fancy names. I think it should be flipped up the other way. But you can earn incentive trips. You can earn commissions. You can earn special gifts and rewards at the very start, at independent consultant level. And yes, that's a Tiffany's box. There's a $200 cash bonus at district manager, a $500 cash bonus at area manager, and a $750 cash bonus at regional vice president. Your car bonus is $1,100 on top of what you're already getting paid to pay for your white Mercedes that you picked out yourself. Like, can you already picture yourself going to a luxury car dealer and saying, I'll have that one, please. And this company that I work for, my job is going to pay for it. And it's yours. You get to keep it. There's a watch at national vice president level. There's 3 different trips that you can earn every single year. And that's just the beginning. Like, find out, hear the stories from the people at the top. Find out. That's what happened to me. I saw all these videos from different people doing this business. And then I saw a beautiful lady named Danielle Stevens. She's from Barwon Heads in Victoria. I saw a 3-minute video from her. And when I saw that video, I realized there's a girl who's just like me. Seriously, just super down to earth, normal chick. If she can do this business, I can do this business. And she's one of the top income earners in Australia. And she's just been over to Norway for one of the MVP incentive trips for free. 5 stars, everything. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Go and find the videos. So this is the most generous compensation plan that I've ever seen. And I just want to point out that their average monthly income and average time to position. But I also want to point out it's an effort-based business. So what you put in is what you will get out. And it depends on what your outcome is. You know, I really wanted to have certain things ticked off my list before I turned 30. So I had a high need for this business. I was all in, right? I didn't really know what I was doing. It was ignorance on fire, but I think that was a good thing because I just had 12 chai lattes. I would have latte on my coffee, on my lunch break every single day and find somebody to talk to. You know, I talked to the people that I looked up to in my community. I talked to my friends. I posted on Facebook. They came to me. Strangers came to me and said, I want to know what you're doing. Why are you so happy? Where did you get these incredible products from? So $300 at the district manager level, average monthly income. You know, that might be to you, that might be shoe money, that might be some money savings for a holiday. But to some people, that is life-changing money. That is the difference between them losing their house and them keeping their house. So what would that do for you if it took you 5 months to get there? Because it can take you an hour to get there. It can take you a few hours to get there. It can take you a month. It can take you 2 months. It can take you 3. It might take you 2 years, but it doesn't matter. An extra $300 in your pocket every single month, what would that do? At area manager, at the second level of success, you can actually will your business. You're leaving a legacy. You're building an asset that can be passed down generation to generation. Absolutely unbelievable. We can't do that for our staff in traditional business. I've never seen anyone else being able to do that. This compensation plan is world class. This is a 6-star business with 6-star products with 6-star people. And this compensation plan is outrageous. $1,600 at area manager. I'm a little bit shocked by that because that is considerably low. But again, effort-based business, whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. And this is taking in all the people who sign up for a discount, you know, the 35% independent consultant discount, and everybody at the top of the company. So it's a huge range. And so that's where that average comes from. But $1,600 every single month coming in, that's like a whole nother income alongside your job or alongside your partner's job. That's contributing to the household in a big way. Regional vice president, $6,500. National vice president, $20,000. Yes, that's right. Unlimited income potential. So they're not going to say to me when I go MVP, hey, Sam, you worked too hard this month. We're not going to pay you that 40 grand that we owe you. No, they're going to throw me on stage in Las Vegas. They're going to like confetti, flags. That's in my head. I know the dress I'm going to be wearing. But $20,000 a month, that's the kind of money where you're going to like make massive change. You're going to make massive change in your life, other people's lives, your community. That is true freedom, guys. You know, you might hear people say it's not all about the money, but golly, it helps. It really helps. And think about the person that you would be. Think about how much nicer you would be if you didn't have your daily stresses of thinking about money. If you didn't have your daily stresses of thinking about how busy you are. We're in this busyness society that is just sad. You know, we've got to catch ourselves and kind of go, well, am I busy doing things that are actually getting me to where I want to go? Or am I just stuck as a little hamster running on that wheel or sitting in traffic? So really, I want you to see where you see yourself and find out more information. Hear the other people's stories. You know, how does this make you feel? Because you can get a discount as a shopper, but what you will really put on this call to actually see is someone considers you an independent consultant. Someone considers you someone that they would like to work with and someone that can absolutely change their own life, their household, their family, you know, have their kids excited to go to Disneyland, have their kids excited to have their parent even turn up to a school event, to be able to pick what school your child goes to. You know, for me, it's been so exciting to dream again. And a lot of people, you ask them what they want and they say, I don't know. And so this is a conversation that a lot of people want to have, and it's going to take a little bit of busting out of their boxes to actually have that conversation, but you get to give them that box. It's a beautiful gift, and all they have to do is unwrap it. And in that, it's like, here is a business in a box. You do what you want with it. Okay, so you say, I'm ready to start my own business. It's $105 to join. It's 35% off regular retail price, you know, up to 50% off. Unlimited income potential, like we talked about. There's absolutely no ceiling on that. Opportunity to earn the car. If you want to do it just for the car, go for it. We will totally help you do that. But the opportunity to also have massive personal growth and development. And for $105, I've never heard of anything like that. You know, I wanted to be a walking, talking example. Like I said, I don't want to open a coffee shop without coffee. And so I invested $1,000 into this business. And by far, that's been the best decision that I've ever made. I got my first credit card ever in my life. I didn't believe in debt. It was the best decision that I ever made, because I am now able to dream big. And I really encourage you to do the same, because you are where you are today because of the choices you made yesterday. You've heard that before. You know, if you keep reading all the inspirational quotes on Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest, but you're actually sitting there miserable, what good are they? You actually have to make a decision to make a change. So will you say yes to your future? And will you say yes to doing some research on something that is a little bit different? But guess what? That is going to be a household name. That is going to be the #1 network marketing company in the world. That is going to be the vehicle for so many people to have the freedom that they know they deserve. So if you keep doing what you are doing now, are you actually going to have what you want in the next 5 years? Really and truly. Because you've seen this tonight, you can get a copy of it again, you can find out more, but you are not going to sleep tonight, and you cannot unsee this business. The timing might not be right for you. You know, you might have so many fears and doubts. You need to ask the questions. Don't be afraid to ask the questions. But also ask, what if it does work? What would your life look like? And that might help you sleep and have the sweetest dreams you've ever had. So thanks for getting on, guys. I really appreciate your time. I hope this has served you, and I hope that we can see you on board and in the team very soon. Thanks, guys.